Adam's Venture Origins is an action-adventure puzzle game where you play as Adam, and are accompanied along your journey with a lady named Evelyn. That's right, a story about Adam and Eve set in the 1920s. And as you may or may not have guessed, this game tries its hardest to be uncharted with puzzles, and it surprisingly comes quite close to pulling it off. At least with the relationship of Evelyn and Adam. They're constantly going back and forth with each other, giving the other a hard time, and I loved it. The lingo did break the immersion a bit though. The banter seemed extremely modern for being set in the 20s. I think it would have been even better if they threw in some copacetics and bee's knees. And while I love the copacetic setting these chapters took place, some laziness would occasionally ruin things, like the water for example. It's completely non-interactive, even when it's part of the main story path. No splashes, no weight, again breaking the immersion a bit. To add to the Uncharted similarities, chapters go across the screen when a new one begins, there's platforming, ropes to swing across, then there's the ancient treasure. You'll take a trip to the Garden of Eden as well as Solomon's Temple. But unlike Uncharted, there's no combat here. There's some Sly Cooper-like stealth sections, but the meat of this game is its puzzles. Admittedly, some puzzles felt a little too close together, but for the most part it felt like they were spread near perfectly through this 4.5-hour journey. These puzzles are all fairly simple to understand and are ever-changing throughout the game. Sure, you may do the same styled math puzzle 3 times in a row in one chapter, but you'll never see it again later on. Some puzzles you may not get the rules to. For example, I never understood the 2 dynamite puzzles. Luckily I still got through them by winging it, so even if you're stumped, you can get through most if not all puzzles by trial and error. While Adam's Venture's budget and lack of care for detail does show every once in a while, I completed the game wanting more. I laughed at the jokes, I cared about the characters, and I loved solving the puzzles. With careful crafting, there's some potential magic here. I give Adam's Venture Origins a 7.5 out of 10.